This video gives some additional behind-the-scenes information about what is going on with path aliases in Alpha 5. So you can see here that if I go to the interactive window and do a table.filename get on, say, the customer table, I'm going to get the actual physical path of that table, which you can see there is demo.db Customer.dbf. Now, if I just assign that to a variable called fn, and then in Alpha 5, if I call the filename encode function, you can see now that it's going to go here and encode that file name with a path alias. So that's actually what's going on when you save a grid component. Internally, the filename encode function is called, and the file name of the table that your grid references gets encoded over there. Then in Alpha 5, when you actually use a file that has been encoded, behind the scenes the file name decode function is called to resolve that encoded file name into a real file name. So you can see there that when we do that, basically Alpha 5 then goes ahead and resolves it. Now, most Alpha 5 functions can do the decoding automatically. So if I go here and I say, for example, t equals table.open, and I paste in an encoded file name, as I've done over here, you can see that Alpha 5 is able to successfully open the table, and I can go say t dot last name and get the value over there, and then t dot close. So in most cases, basically Alpha 5 will just automatically decode file names when you use them, but you can decode them yourself by calling the file name decode function. So let's take a look now at a trivial A5W page that we've written that is going to go ahead here and open up the customer table, where the customer table is referenced now using a path alias. So let's go ahead now and run this page, and you can see there it says Johnston. So now let's go to our A5 application file and change the path alias over here to Alpha Sports, and go back now and run this page. And so you can see now basically it says Harrison, which indicates that we're pointing to a different version of the customer table that happens to have Harrison in the first record as opposed to Johnson. So the alias basically over here in this file gets resolved by referring to the A5 application file in your webroot, and the contents of this file here is determined in your web project settings. So when I go to my web project settings and I go to profile, by defining aliases over here, you can control what gets put into the A5 application file. So that background information hopefully will help you understand a little bit more clearly what's going on behind the scenes with aliases when you're opening and referring to DBF files or MDB files. Thanks very much.